This is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. 60 miles of beautiful sunny beaches, attractions, and more than 2,000 restaurants. With amazing culinary options, the beach has become a true foodie destination. I'm Mason Zeglen, and I'm passionate about great food, southern hospitality, and healthy competition. And I'm here to set up a chef swap challenge. Each week, we're gonna take 2 chefs and swap them into each other's kitchens. Our chefs will have no idea where they're going or what they'll cook. They can grab one ingredient from their own kitchen, but they only get 60 minutes to cook up a masterpiece. Myrtle Beach culinary experts Dylan Foster and Johanna Wilson-Jones will help me determine who takes home the Chef Swap knife. It's time for Chef Swap. This is Chef Swap at the beach. Family is everything. And today we're taking 2 very confident chefs and swapping them into 2 very special family restaurants.
We're a family here. I helped open this restaurant from day one. If you're a part of a family, you feel like it. The food comes out like that. When I was growing up, my dad did most of the cooking. He loved to be on the grill. In the summer of my senior year of high school, I ended up going to a summer camp for a culinary school, and I kind of fell in love with the aspect of being in a kitchen. And then I moved to Myrtle Beach. I got my first job as a fry cook, and I worked 80-hour weeks. That's kind of where it started. I love showing my dad recipes and cooking with him and my mom. I'm cooking for their anniversary actually in a few weeks. Now my mom, she's probably gonna be a little biased and tell me that she likes it no matter what, but I want them to have one of the best meals of their life. I really want them to enjoy the food and feel what I feel when I cook for them.
I grew up in this restaurant. I think I was like 2 years old when they first opened it up. It was my mom, my dad, my grandpa was working here, my uncles and aunts. One of my first memories that I have, we would have a mariachi band. I would go behind them. I had this little guitar, and I'd get tips. And the first time I stepped behind in the kitchen, I was 13 years old. So when I realized, when you put in a good day's work, when you put in your all, you can make a difference for people. This is where I met my wife, and now we have our beautiful little boy. He's on the way. I know that my little boy's gonna remember, hopefully he'll have plenty of great memories of us cooking together, and hopefully he'll know that I love him very, very much, like with everything I have in my heart. That's all I want him to remember.
Today, Fiesta Mexicana swaps with Nonna's. Let's surprise our chefs. Chef John.
Hey Mason, how you doing, man?
Chef Gabe.
How you doing, Mason?
How's it going?
Where are we heading? Is it that time?
Oh, wait.
Or not yet?
In this envelope, I have where you're gonna cook, what you're gonna cook, and who you're gonna be swapping with. But before I give you this envelope, we're gonna let you take one ingredient from your kitchen.
One thing.
Yep.
House-grown Calabrian chilies from Italy.
Oh!
Yeah, we like some spice here in this kitchen, and I think it'll work well with a lot of dishes that I can prepare.
I think I'm gonna go with our al pastor.
Yeah.
Al pastor meat with pineapple. It's a beautiful, beautiful Mexican creation.
Why don't you open this up?
What do we have here? Chef Gabriel Hernandez from Fiesta Mexicana.
Nonna's Taste of Italy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be switching with Chef Jonathan Glass, and I'm gonna be making a lunch plate special.
There's a lot of diversity there that can be had. I think we got the man for the job. Just one more thing. This chef swap starts right now.
Let's go.
These 2 chefs have so much in common. I can't wait to see how they bring their passion for food and family-style cooking to this challenge. While they both know their way around their own kitchens, today they'll get a little help around this one.
Hey, Chef.
Hey, Chef.
How are you?
How's it going? I've been here so many times. I can't wait to come cook for you guys.
Oh, welcome, welcome.
Hello.
This is our kitchen.
Okay.
So we have our fryer, we have our oven, our steam table. This is Pedro, Alex. Hey, Chef.
Hey.
Come on back. I'm in the kitchen.
All right.
Hey, Chef.
Hey, how you doing?
Dominic, how are you?
Good, Gabe.
Hey,
Nice
Gabe,
to
how
meet
are you? I'll give you a quick little tour.
All right.
This is our walk-in cooler. Come on in. So proteins, vegetables.
Okay.
Everything is ready for you to.
Awesome. I can't wait to get it started here.
All right, amazing.
We have one of our prep stations, all the ingredients for dinner. 6-burner wood stove. We got a grill. We have our pans.
Hey, I'm Papa. Welcome, whatever you
Welcome.
need.
Thank you,
Yes.
thank you.
Today you're my son in this kitchen, so,
Hopefully I cook as good as your son.
well, you will. You'll see.
This is my my pride and
This
joy
your
right
baby?
here. Brick layered oven all the way around, brick stone,
All
up,
right.
down. I can fit 16 pizzas at once in here.
Wow. Oh, well, thank you for the tour.
Absolutely. Good luck today. I'm gonna be your sous chef. If you need anything, you let me know.
Thank you, Dominic.
Good luck.
All right, Chef John, you excited?
Hey, Mason, man, I'm so excited today.
Yeah?
I got these Calabrian chilies.
I know they can be a little spicy.
They definitely have some heat behind them, so that's something I'm gonna have to watch for, but we like a little heat over there at Nonna's, so I'm not afraid to bring a little bit here.
All right, Chef. I just noticed this. What is this?
So this is gonna be the ingredient I'm using today. You wanna give this a good smell. This is a recipe that comes from my grandpa. He was a taquero in Mexico. My dad brought it into the restaurant, improved upon it.
I can just tell just from the smell alone, like there's a lot of love that goes into this.
Oh yeah.
All right, 60 minutes on the clock, and let's go.
Okay.
Papa, chicken.
Chef?
You got raw chicken?
Raw chicken? Yes. How much do you need?
I just need 4 pieces.
The first thing these chefs need to do is get organized and find some great ingredients to make a killer dish.
Let's do this, y'all. Let's have some fun.
You got it. Make sure you put it in the flour.
Oh,
now,
yeah,
now it's gonna
sorry
stick
about
on you.
that.
Yep. You can put it right in here. Give it a bath. Right in the flour.
yeah?
Yep. Put it
Oh,
once
okay.
and flip it right over. There you go.
All right.
Papa, do you have red onions?
Perfect.
Do you have bowls?
Yeah.
Silver
Let me get
bowls?
up for you.
Do you have chili powder or chipotle paste? Is that all back there?
Yes, all of it here.
Chef, so what are you gonna be making? What are we doing?
A little al pastor pizza.
Looks like you made a couple pizzas before. You know what you were doing there.
So, Gabriel, how long have you guys had this place?
And this one we opened in 1999.
99?
Yes.
Well, that's a long time.
Yep, we've been growing with the years, being part of the community. This is where
the
we're gonna
chicken?
marinate the chicken?
Yep. And then let's do that, and then just that half is fine, too. Can
This
I
one,
get-
smoky flavor.
Yeah, I like the paprika. Paprika gives it a little bit of flavor, and these adobo chilies.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Now, one thing I wanted to see was the sauce you guys had.
Sure.
I want to see what I'm working with here. Oh, yeah. You guys are doing it right here, man.
Time is passing quickly, and both chefs need to hone in on what they're gonna cook.
And then a little bit of butter, like a tablespoon or 2.
You're toasting the rice
Just a little bit to try to bring the flavor out.
flavor out. Okay.
Let's see if we can get this going here.
Come on, man. You're killing me. You're all right. You're getting there. A little thin in the middle, but you're getting there. It's
Okay.
okay. You gotta get it under the edges so you can make it a little less thin in the middle.
All right.
You tossed it all right, but once you get in the middle, then it's gonna have a soft spot and it's gonna rip on you in the oven.
All right, man.
And you do both sides.
Over at Nonna's, we're a family restaurant too.
Oh.
And me and Dom are kind of like father and son in the kitchen, so now I get to come over here and do it with you.
Oh, damn,
So,
man.
it's
You get,
awesome.
you get to be my son for today, though.
I learned something from you as well, I'm sure, by the end of the day. Well, Nonna's, we are a family-owned Italian restaurant, and I've been here since day one. Nonna is the grandmother, and she is one of the hearts and souls of this restaurant.
That's why most of the time I'm here at 5:36 in the morning till 2 and do all the prep.
Dom and Lisa are the owners. They even have a 10-year-old son that comes in here and will act like he's 20. We have a few specialty items. One of them is a cartuccio macree, basically a seafood pasta that we serve with a pizza dough over the top of it. It gets cut open, you have a fantastic aroma. My personal favorite is a chicken Sicilian. It's a sauce I kind of came up with. It's a sun-dried tomato and herb with roasted peppers. We have people that come and just ask for it, even if we don't have it on the menu. And then we also have a chicken Milanese with a nice fresh arugula salad, balsamic drizzle on the top, and it's something that can almost please anybody.
And this is gonna be the star of the dish right here.
It's the dream maker right there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you've ever had our al pastor tacos, but they will change
I
your
don't think there's anything on that
world.
menu I haven't had.
Yeah? When you know you have something that's delicious and that has a history, the way a lot of the dishes do at Fiesta, you can't help but to feel almost a little piece of magic every single time you cook. So some of the specialties that we have, apart from those beautiful tacos al pastor, are actually our enmoladas, which are some enchiladas that we smother in a mole sauce. We garnish it with some fresh red onion slices, some sour cream, and some avocado, and it's just honestly so good. Every good Mexican restaurant has fajitas, but not the way we do them. We do like normal steak fajitas with chorizo, with some flash fried potatoes, with some cheese on top. That's another one of my favorite dishes here.
This is what we use for our piña rellena, so you may be able to use this.
Okay.
Improvise a little bit.
A couple of those, that's awesome.
All right. It's okay if I chop it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I can go.
I was just trying to add a little sweetness to cut the heat of this.
Okay.
And of course, you know, al pastor always has a little bit of pineapple in it.
Everything looks delicious. Chef, pineapples on a pizza is a no-go with me.
You're gonna have to
But
trust
this is
me
a you
on this
thing.
one. All right,
Good thing we're not in Italy. You might not have made it out of this kitchen alive.
So it's gonna be a roasted pineapple sauce. Oh yeah.
I'm starting to notice a lot of similarities between these two chefs. Without knowing it, John and Gabe are gravitating to a lot of the same ingredients and even some of the same cooking techniques. Chef, I can see you got some things coming together.
Yeah, man. It's a trick to a good Mexican salsa is fire roasting your veggies here.
Yeah?
You got these tomatoes. You see that beautiful char we're getting?
Yeah,
out of
man,
it?
I love that char you got going there.
Yeah, man, that's what's gonna make the difference on this pizza right here.
I'm a sucker for some smoke. I mean, that just makes the flavor really pop.
Oh, yeah.
Independently, they've both decided to ramp up the flavor and put their veggies right in the fire.
Wow, that's a neat trick.
Well, you can do it with a torch or something like that if you have one. The small peppers, I'm gonna have to figure. I might just have to hold them. They're spicy, so only like 2 or 3.
Oh, you can hear it.
Yeah.
35 minutes left, Chef. 35 minutes left.
Ooh.
35 minutes. All right.
Hey,
Gotta kick it up a notch a little bit.
All right, let's take our al pastor. So we're gonna add a little piece of cheese in here. Now, Chef Dominic, how do y'all usually fry your arancini here? Do you guys do Italian breadcrumbs or?
Yep.
With time halfway gone, I'm gonna send in my fellow judges, Dylan and Johanna, to check on our chefs.
Get you some eggs.
Yes.
Hey, what's
You got
up?
me here. You know that means the time is halfway elapsed. Question is, are you halfway finished?
Oh yeah, man, pizzas are going good. We're gonna be making some arancini here with the al pastor that I have left over.
This is your family recipe?
Yes, this is a recipe passed down through my grandpa to my dad. My dad made some improvements. Hopefully, in a couple years, I'll be making my improvements to it. And I have a little son on the way, so he'll be making his
Congratulations.
improvements too.
You're throwing it on pizza. It sounds like you're already making some improvements and changes to it.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, a little
And,
fusion there.
Yeah, man, I think you guys are really gonna like this. We're putting in these beautiful Calabria chili peppers grown by Dominic to give it a little bit of
He grew
Latin
these?
spice. Yeah.
Whoa.
He grew these himself. Give it a taste.
Are they
It's
spicy?
It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But then again, I'm half Mexican, half Ecuadorian.
Whoa, there's some fire there.
Not so bad for some people, I don't know about everybody.
right?
All right, Chef, it's halftime. What are you cooking?
Right now, I've got my rice here, cilantro lime rice. I've got the adobo chicken that I'm gonna pull here for you guys. I've also got a shareable appetizer that I'm gonna try to bring you guys.
Shareable. I love
It's a corn salsa. The part of the big thing for me was bringing the Calabria chili, which is my item, in our restaurant. We're that family that we have there. We grow that at our restaurant.
Now, can I taste something?
Whatever you would like to
I'm
taste.
excited.
There's corn salsa
It's a
here.
mixture of cultures here.
That's what I'm working on. It's not
Okay.
completely done. It's the corn salsa.
A little bit more salt.
Right.
The heat is there.
Okay.
Yes, very good.
Okay, I
All
appreciate
right.
the feedback so
Well,
much.
Chef, rock it out. You're doing great. I can't wait to taste what you're gonna make.
So egg, flour, breadcrumbs. I do it twice.
Gonna do it the Nonna way.
Chefs Gabe and John are combining Mexican and Italian cooking traditions, but will they figure out the best blend before time runs out?
Actually, let's do this one more
Yeah.
time. I'm sorry.
No.
My mind's everywhere, man. I'm on a time crunch.
Chef, you want this more blended than this, or
I might need to cook it down
we can cook it out?
because it's watery, so I might
All
need
right.
to cook it down to get it a little more.
One of the keys to both these restaurants' success is using local ingredients.
Oh yeah, look at these.
And in this case, very local.
All right, I think that's all I need for the 4 pizzas. Some fresh basil right here.
All right, Chef, how's it going?
It's heating up in here.
Yeah, it is heating up in here. It looks like you're gonna be firing on all cylinders when it comes down to flavor.
The ranchero, I'm having to cook down. I'm worried about the heat a little bit, but you know, I know you guys like a little spice too.
I mean,
so.
don't be afraid to cool us back down. A little bit of flavored sour cream or something that we can kind of like
Yep.
cool our palate back down with.
Break this up into quarters and roast the insides too.
15 minutes left.
All right, we're cutting it close. Depending on how long these take, that could be the difference right there. That's the thing about fire roasting, man. You don't get to pick when it's done. Come on.
This sauce is it's a little spicy, so that's why I want to do the crema. Yeah, I got the orange, so let's squeeze some of that in here.
What do you got?
It's too much like sour cream. Maybe a little cilantro in there.
That's good. That will give him a little color. You can use a little bit of chili powder. It will give him
Yeah,
a little.
it won't be
nice
bad, but it'll give it
color.
flavor and color. It's a little better as well. What do you think? You guys good?
It's good.
Oh yeah, that there is the stuff.
We're getting good here. Another 2 minutes. These are done.
If we can get them out, I'm gonna cover them in the sauce.
Chef, smells good in here.
Looks amazing.
You just have a couple minutes left.
I think we're gonna make it on the last second, to be honest, man.
No, it's falling apart. We're just trying to get the rice to stay together. Might be too much weight for that.
All right, Chef, 5 minutes left, man.
Awesome, thank you,
How you
sir.
feeling?
It's a little bit tricky trying to keep everything balanced.
We're golden.
We have to cut those pizzas, chef, or?
Oh yeah. Man, look at that. Doesn't that look so good? I should have made one for myself.
Anytime. You're welcome anytime in my kitchen.
Oh, thank you, Dominic. Likewise.
That looks good. Great job.
Done. Thanks, Papa.
Hey, you're welcome anytime. Mi casa es tu casa. You know that, right?
While Chef John is finishing with a minute to spare, Chef Gabe is taking it right down to the wire.
You're right. You were cutting it close, but I think we got it.
We're done.
I think he's good.
How we doing?
Finito. Good job, man. Good job.
Thank you, Dominic.
Good job.
Thank you for all your help, man.
Absolutely.
I know Chef John has prepared something really special for us, so let's get in here.
All right.
I mean, the citrus just come through on every level. You got orange in the chicken, you got lime in the rice, you got the vinegar and the pickled onion.
That Calabria pepper is great.
Nonna grew that, and I love the fact that that heritage is on this plate.
This corn sauce, is this something that Fiesta Mexicana puts on all of the tables, or is this something that Chef John did above and beyond our lunch plate challenge?
I mean, this was just extra credit, you know? It's a nice shareable little appetizer.
Well, if this is extra credit, that's a passing grade in my book.
Yes, exactly.
I just feel like I'm the third wheel on these fist bumps, you know?
You are.
You know? Let's taste.
Yes, let's do it.
Going pie first?
Yeah, I'm going pie first.
That spice is something I've never had in an arancini, so that is great.
This food tells me a story, and I love the fact that I can taste his heritage on the plate. He took it back to his roots. I mean, most of us learn at the feet from our grandparents and parents, so that resonated with me because my parents and grandparents are gone, so this made me emotional.
Yeah.
You have food, and you put the passion in the recipe, and it speaks to who you are and what you learned from your forebears. That means a lot.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, look at the three of us right now getting so passionate about his passion.
Yes, this dish,
In an hour.
guys, he spoke to our hearts.
Look at us.
And nobody else has done this so far. He spoke to our hearts.
Man.
Yes, this is phenomenal.
And we got the easy job. All we had to do was eat
Let's
it.
eat it, right? So I want to eat some more of it.
Cheers, guys, to good food.
Yes, yes. Get my pizza.
Oh, pizza cheers.
Pizza
Oh,
cheers.
yeah.
Cheers.
Chef Gabe.
Hey.
How you feeling?
Whew. That was some hard work, man, but I'm feeling pretty confident.
I could just tell how passionate you were about the ingredients you were using and like finding those connections between these two places.
Well, I mean, I grew up in the restaurant, so I mean, this is my whole life. Who knows? Maybe it'll go for another generation.
Yeah, I mean, we certainly hope so, man. Chef John, how do you feel about today?
I'm overall really happy with it. It was a great environment, and cooking with Papa back there in the kitchen made me really feel at home. Got rid of those nerves a little bit.
Judging these two dishes was extremely hard. We're super excited to see you at the knife ceremony.
I can't wait to get there, and when we finally get to...
Hey, how's it going, Chef?
What's going on here?
How you doing, man?
Papa.
How you doing, Mason? This is for you.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
A nice little tradition we do in Mexico. In the spirit of good competition, salud, salud.
Salud.
I want both of these chefs to win, but only one can take home the chef swap knife. Thank you so much for inviting us into your family restaurants.
Yeah, it was really cool. Your dad being my sous chef really made me feel like I was part of the family and I was literally his son for the day.
Likewise, you know, working with Chef Dominic, it was a great experience. I really got a taste of that famous Italian hospitality.
It's been really great watching these two families come together.
Chef Gabe, you really brought inspiration beyond your years with that intergenerational flavors from your al pastor pork. And then throwing it onto the pizza was a crazy choice, but it worked so well. It was a great work.
Thank you.
Chef John, I was absolutely blown away by your dish because when I took one bite of that adobe chicken, that perfectly cooked rice, that crema, it tasted like home. Because I tasted it, it reminded me of my mama. And my mama's no longer here, but I thank you for that memory.
Well, they say love is an important ingredient, so
Yes.
thank you so much.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Chefs, Both of these cooks were phenomenal. The scores were so close. I want you both to be extremely proud of what you've done here today. Chef John, Chef Gabe. The chef swap knife goes to Chef Gabe.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mason. Oh my.
You both did a phenomenal job. Chef Gabe's creative use of his family's al pastor on a pizza set him apart. He nailed the combination of flavors, textures, and cultures. We thought this would be a Mexico versus Italy challenge, but it wound up being a celebration of two amazing families. I'm Mason Zeglen. Join me next time as we put two more amazing Myrtle Beach chefs to the test on Chef Swap at the Beach. For more on the chefs and restaurants featured on today's episode, visit chefswap.com.